Installing and running software may seem easy, but for a software engineer, it's a total time waster. And that's where Docker comes in. It saves a lot of time, automates a bunch of stuff, and honestly makes life easier. A lot of these cool, fascinating terminal scenes are involved with Docker. There are some buzzwords in it which people use a lot, and in this video I'm gonna break them down. World of possibilities, and I need it every single day at work. Before starting, let me show you very quickly what is the point of using it. Consider we want to install the software, for example, Redis, and consider installing it is very hard and we don't know how to do it. So we simply go to terminal. So clumsy. And at first we type Docker. We should make sure that it is installed, and then we go for Docker run Redis. It shows us some lags, and after a while it shows that ready to accept a connections TCP. It means that it is installed and it is running, and that's it. So what I'm going to talk about in the next couple of minutes, what's the meaning of deployment? You may have heard it a lot. Containers, image, Dockerfile, Docker Compose, and well, Docker Compose file, and at last, registry. Hey guys, Parsa here, welcome to my channel. In this channel, I try to document my journey, and as a part of my journey, I talk about tech skills which I needed to have. This comfort of running softwares, I put on my headphones because in this way I have more control to my sound. And by the way, I have the unboxing video of this video, which you can see right up here if you want to. Anyway, this comfort of running softwares is used in two situations. First, when you are running a software to use, like when your application needs a database, so you actually install it with Docker. And second, when you have written your own application by yourself and want to deploy your application on a server to accept requests and operate. Well, of course, it's a big concept, and I've been told to keep my videos short and get to the point right away. I've not been told, I just analyzed my videos. So from now on, I divide everything I wanted to share in multiple short videos. And in the next couple of minutes, I want to just talk about Docker buzzwords, not Docker theory, because Docker's theory may be a little complicated and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. And the second thing, if you're a beginner, you really don't need to know about what's happening under the hood. Deployment is just running a software on a computer, and that's it. But these words are often more beautifulized. They're often being told too professional. Server is that computer, and that software can be binary, can be an image. But the whole idea is this. It's like you have downloaded the video game. This step of installing it and playing it in the world of software engineering is called deployment. Next thing. When I just started working with containers, I told myself that they are just other computers located in my laptop. They have RAM, they have CPU, and other things. Practically, this definition still works for me, but it's not accurate. But to be honest, knowing the exact definition isn't necessary. For now, I just try to give you information which you need to quickly start working with it. Now, what are images? An image is a catalog for building different containers. I mean, it has a one-to-many relationships with containers. It lists what is needed to create a container, to create a computer, which can run our software, which can take the responsibility of that. You, of course, heard about Docker files. What are they? Images are the concept, and Docker files are the reality. I mean, when you want to write an image, you just create a Docker file. It has no prefix, and you just write your descriptions in it. Let's have a quick look at it. Okay, this is a Git repository of a somehow real application. Let's just see an example. We go here to Docker, and as you can see, it's Dockerfile. It has no postfix. I mean, it doesn't have any dot, for example, .txt, .py, .anything. We just go inside it, and it says that from Golang Alpine and some work directories, copy some files. and a command and blah blah. We don't need to care about these details. I just wanted to show you an example. The next buzzword in Docker is Docker Compose. It's used a lot. But before talking about it, I'd really appreciate it if you support my channel. Your support gives me energy to continue creating contents like this. Subscribe my channel, hit the like button. If you have any questions, just drop it down in the comments, and yeah. So what is Docker Compose? In real-world applications, you don't have just one software. For example, you have the application which you have written, and you need a database to connect it to, and you need a cache. So in this example, we have 3 images. There are different requirements, there are different architectures, there are different strategies, but in most cases, you have more than one image. So now the question is here, where to put those different images, where to connect those softwares in a Docker Compose file. Still in the same repository, we go here to Docker Compose. And as you can see, it's a simple file. It has 2 sections. The first section is for my server, is for the application which I have written. And the second part is for cache at the second image, which I needed it for my application. And I think at last, a registry is just a place, is just a hub where we put our images. Each company can have its own registry, and the big mother registry is the Docker Hub itself. In the beginning of this video, I typed Docker run Redis, and we saw that it says that pulling. It says that it is pulling the image from the Docker Hub at the big mother registry. For Docker Hub, I searched it on the internet. We go here in the first one, Docker Hub container image library. And yeah, it's something like this. As you can see, it has images for TensorFlow, PyTorch. Here, I think it must have a place to search, for example, Redis. It has needed images, for example, SQL. And in the normal situation, when you want to run a software, the Docker on your computer pulls images from this site. But as I told you, each company can have its own registry, which it can store its image there, and images are being pulled from that registry, that private registry. I needed to know the meaning of these words for the 3.5 years which now I'm working with Docker. And so next videos would be Docker basic commands, Docker Compose, and so on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't subscribe my channel. First try to see my other videos, and if you liked it, then subscribe. Hit the like button if this video might help you. Take care of yourselves, be curious, and keep learning.